Yes, hello, my dear Liberia family, and across the globe, everyone who joined. It's so good to meet you, to host you, to welcome you in our house, Global Peace Building Network. We are so happy that our greatest peace ambassador, Konach, is doing this great project, and you see already his third cohort, and is just good that he is educating young people and all the leaders there across the Liberia and building substantial peace there. Anyhow, let me go with the presentation and I will say it on the way. Okay, so as Ambassador Konach present me, I'm working 27 years for peace, and in these ways established 2011 in Korea by blessing of this greatest Messiah organization, Global Peace Building Network, and we go across the globe. Also, God inspired me to write books, and our, final goal is model peace community. Is not something, till now everybody was thinking about, like, peace in the world. Oh my God, somehow will happen. I don't know which year you was born, but I was born and live in that area when, in that time when Gorbachev and Reagan meet and they signed the contracts of the disarmament, and seems like it was around like 1990s, and you supposed to understand that before this, um, uh, I was living in the country there, where every day the director of the school invite us to the and threaten us to the general school meeting every day. Tomorrow America will attack us. Tomorrow America will attack us. And after this, like in just few years, Reagan and Gorbachev meet and they signed the contract to build peace. And we were singing, oh my God, singing hallelujah, peace is there. But from 90, it was 90, 80, 85, something like this, 1990s, and not came actual peace. We were thinking maybe 2000, not. In 2000 came all of this September 11, and then in 2010, not, and maybe 2020 came Corona. Oh my God! And we were thinking maybe in this year, like soon, peace will come. And actually came war in Eastern Europe and the Middle East. You see now there is a big fighting, like, and we supposed to understand that here we are. We came with not another fantasy, another utopia, global peace building network, but is a global research, comprehensive research about human development, how the world of peace will be done. And the clue is that as we award and empower Ambassador Konach, and he built a team. You see a great team, a new country. And Liberia, what is Liberia for? Liberia is free of corruption, of sin, and is full of love and peace. And this is Liberia. And the world, the country of freedom, everybody was thinking America maybe is free, but he is full of sin anyhow. And maybe Liberia will be first country to build peace. So the clue is, as we award Ambassador Konach, and he is so great leader there, and he is uniting all you leaders there, and also the young people there, like you, and teach you to build substantial peace. So the goal is model peace community. We award you, Ambassador Konach, and he award another 430 peace ambassadors, and you as his ambassadors, his team, you award another 430, and by this global peace building network is growing, and is not, we are not awarding, like, there is, what is there, for example, there is Nobel Peace Prize. Nobel Peace Prize award the President Obama. And all the world was crying out, why you award him, because it's too early, he don't make anything about peace. But they award him just like, you know, he like him, I don't know. And actually from him, his party start all of this everything what Reagan signed up to start all this disarmament. They start all this how to say, war machine accelerating, and they push all this war machine and all of these weapons across the globe, and all of these revolutions came there, and also Syria, all of this, everywhere where there's conflict, where Americas was so how they how to say, they say they help the world, but they don't help with the food that people need to eat, but they help somehow with the weapons. And all developed countries are doing like this. And you're supposed to understand there is so much weapons in the globe. Ambassador Asomba warned us that it could blow out the earth 70 times. And we don't speak about climate change, pollution, all of this. And just we're supposed to understand what we will pass to our future generation. Konach, if you have possibility, turn on microphone. Just 5 minutes I have for the presentation. Okay, so there will be also a question and answer session. So our goal is to build model peace community. So Ambassador Konach is awarding you, empower you to award 430 peace ambassadors, and make model peace community right there, not somewhere in the air, you know, not somewhere in USA, in Europe, and somewhere, like right there. You build you peace community, and competition of the peace communities already start across the globe, and every community we uniting in global peace building network federation globally. So let me go quickly about all of this that we are doing, these summits every day and every month, big summits with the big leaders. So all of this is about United Nations official research. You know, they all countries gather about after World War II and say, oh my God, what kind of stupid things we was doing another war after World War II. We will make World War after World War I, they make World War II, and they say, let's make United Nations, let's make the world all equal. And all these years passed from when United Nations was set up, almost 70 years, and so, and nothing changed. Same, remain 1% of population that grab 99% in wealth and power in every country, in your country too. And also there is another 1% that grab 99%. They have twice more than all the globe have. So therefore, this 1%, they do what they want, as you see now. Some of them, they get crazy and say that let's start war in Eastern Europe. Others in Middle East. Others do another kind of sanctions and all of these crazy things. But we have, there is a, you know, they start not so far away from you in Kenya, Z revolution, and they go across the countries. It was in Malawi just this summer, and also there. And because, you know, this 1% of population, the prime minister say, let's raise taxes. And he not raised taxes to help his nation. He was raising taxes to make his salary bigger. And was there videos, you know, how many fancy cars he have, how many houses he have, and he want even more to have even more salary. So of course the youth go there in the revolution, and all the 99% of the population in every country is suffering. Some people say that there was slave age, but seems like it not disappeared yet. All of this 1% of population, they push the button, they start the wars, and they were thinking, you know, the corona started in one country, like communist country, and they have, you know, they have this kind of approach that they could do everything in their country. So they put everyone in their apartment, and they make the quarantine, wear the mask, and all of these crazy things, and all the copy, even the democratic world, they copy paste all of these powerful, sometimes crazy measurements. So you're supposed to understand that this kind of revolution will happen more if we will not take care of the 1% of population. So we already award 90 presidents and 90 countries and United Nations Secretary General with the Peace Ambassador Award. And send them roadmap for peace 2027. So you're supposed to understand that maybe you think that you are some simple people there somewhere in Liberia, I don't know. But remember, there was 12 simple people follow the greatest leaders ever 2000 years ago, and they built in 2000 years the world of today's democracy brotherhood. And this was 12 disciples of Jesus building democracy, and they succeeded even despite all of these wars that politicians and kings was doing around them. They were still working and doing it. I don't know how old is Liberia, but for example, those pilgrims, they flew out for the religious freedom from United Kingdom, from Europe. They flew 200 years ago to USA, and in just 200 years, for example, there is another nations like China and I know another one, Egypt. They have thousands of years, but USA became very quickly very good developed, and all their technology, you know, go on the world right now, and they have good leadership. They still have, let's say like this, just because they follow God. And this is how the secret, how you could grow there. And because for the 5% of human potential that was impossible to break through till now, and God could give you 95. And this is the greatest time that we are living right now in the Messiah second coming time. Messiah came already. They organized the marriage of the Lamb, and they blessed the whole world across the globe. And one their tool is to award Peace Ambassador Awards. So we award, would Messiah inspire us to award all these leaders? So we award them across the globe, and we empower you that you could award them, and not just award as we discuss about, you know, Nobel Peace Prize, but you award them and work with them every day, every week, every month at least. A local leader there, just print out the award once you receive it from Ambassador Konach, and award you local leader there. Go to the city mayor, go to the director of the school, university, everyone, all of these stakeholders, businessmen, and ask them to work with you and build substantial peace, model peace community, that you could build it as soon as possible and pass this victory to all your children. This is the victory that you could do, and this is how the global peace will be done. You heard last days about decentralizations, about like I think about Bitcoin. Everyone heard. Soon maybe everyone will have this kind of decentralization. They own Bitcoin and their own name, like Kohan Bitcoin, Liberia Bitcoin, everyone. So it's not about this. It's about redirecting the today's community from nobody care for community to everyone care for community. So this is your job, to unite all of these stakeholders and work together and build model peace community, like day by day, hour by hour. You're supposed to understand that, for example, I did the research. I contact 500,000 people recently in a few years, and just you came. So it seems like only you want to build peace. Others are doing, I don't know, tanks, and others, they are busy with something, or they go to bars right now. But you are supposed to understand that you are so precious, that you are building peace, and you are building right now because you are in the right place right now with Ambassador Konach and all the sponsors and all others, and you receive them the most powerful tool that you could grow and you could receive the world level global ambassadors and presidents level. As you see here, two presidents who received recently peace ambassadors from us, and the roadmap for peace 2027. And you're supposed to contact them, these presidents, a new country, you president, and ask them, okay, they received the peace ambassador award from the global peace building network, so what they do, how much money they invest. And we work with everyone. You see the peace ambassadors award ceremony there in India and Sri Lanka. Ambassador Konak is doing there so good. So we empower you to build your own team. Ambassador Konak is doing it for you, is awarding you that you could join Global Peace Building Network through the network of the Ambassador Konak Liberia Global Peace Building Network there. And we empower you to be a great leader. For example, you could be future global future president of your country. You don't know whom you are, who will be. As 12 apostles of Jesus, they will never know that they will become this kind of saints. And you could be the education leader there, or establish your organization there, or you party there for peace, or you blogger for peace, like peace, or business for peace that is caring for community. So all of this, we inspire them to work with them and lead them for peace 2027, or a young leader there, as Ambassador Konak is doing, leading youth there in Liberia, or interfaith. You could establish your own church, or a charity. So in every of this area, you will become a leader, as you are awarding you peace ambassadors, and you building your team in your area, and you build some special peace. So here we are with our peace and development curriculum. As I said, that our curriculum is the research that I did my life, researching the Messiah and coming, and all the research of all humanity, from the science, religion, and it is the governmental level education that you are hearing right now at Ambassador Konak education, that it is empower governments to make prosperous countries. And prosperous countries education is like this. We educate youth, especially and local leaders, to be the future leaders, real strong leaders that will not have these corruptions and wars and all of these love auto marriage problems. You see, I did a research recently about especially Africa and Asia. There is more than 50% of young population, because another are just a few elderly, and between elderly and the youth, the many die because of AIDS. And this is second point. We educate leaders, we educate strong families, that families, the biggest key for the success is to have strong families that have love just in their family, and they don't have love out of the family. And third, we empower, as I said in this slide, we empower you to make your organization or business or church or any organization that you do in the network of Ambassador Konak there in Liberia, and go very straight and build substantial peace there. There is taking care of a community, and this victory you will pass to your children. This is few project from India. So shortly is like this. You're supposed to understand that the history will judge us, especially you children and grandchildren. They will say, so you as at Ambassador Konak presentation 4th of November 2024. So what steps you was doing for peace is very important. Start from now, as I start 27 years ago, and just go forward and build it day by day, hour by hour, peace, and never stop till all your life. we are for all life cooperation. We are not just meeting once and do it. So therefore, our ties are very straight, and we are doing these great things together with God's help. And I know you will be good, and you will make very good, because you sacrifice, maybe you bar, or I don't know what you was doing in this time usually, but you came here to build peace, and I congratulate you. And this will be the starting point as a rocket to fly to your life, and we will empower you to build your organization, and to be very strong, be the future leaders, and maybe future president of your country, or also Pan-African and other United Nations manager there. Shortly is like this. So what I try to say that in my presentation shortly, that peace could not be came automatically, as we were thinking, in 90s, that peace will come very soon, and came just worse, automatically came just worse. Peace need to be built, and we have this call for action for all 8 billion plus people on the earth. We call it message to billions, and this roadmap was sent to all you presidents, to all countries, and you country too, that it could build substantial peace, and only this could build peace. As decentralization is going on, all human beings, they have like cells of the body, everyone have their functions. There could not be just politicians like a head. Head is a god, and through nervous system, through politicians and all other structure or other organizations, God is helping. As you see right now, you have this miracle that we are in this global meeting, and we have this kind of meeting that was impossible to be done 30 years ago. There was no internet or other possibility to meet like this, but now we meet intercontinental, like here, and you hear the best presentation, the best humanity development, empowerment, education, and we need to unite and call all 8 billion plus people on the earth to unite, because if you are not united, they are sneaking all of these wars, and it came automatically. And peace supposed to be done and built brick by brick as a temple of peace. So happy welcome. I'm so happy for you. Really pray for you. May God bless you. Now came back to Ambassador Konach. Maybe I forget something that he want to say, and also we could start now short 5-minute question and answer session. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. We just put our hands together for Dr. Nicolas Sapalas for this opening. It's the opening of the training, and there are much more to be done. So you will learn and you will meet your expectation. So we like to extend thanks to Dr. Nicolas Sapalas. Thank you so much for the historic highlights that you have just reviewed tonight. We are so much grateful for that insight. Thank you so much. So at this point, we will take a few questions that people hands out options. So just get ready. The first person is Adi Tukpa. Tukpa, please, can you that? Thank you so much.
Ambassador Konach, I think he don't hear the. Can you write in the chat, because he was disappearing a bit? Who is first to speak, to say the question? Write
Okay,
it.
so I think that guy so if you want to ask question, you can just unmute the microphone. Rebecca, please unmute the microphone. Your question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Joseph Corey. I love to appreciate Mr. Nicolae, for that brilliant presentation. As you rightly said, peace requires every sector of life because once there is peace in your community, you'll be able to do things rightly. My recommendation is that it's not a question per se, but in terms of the presentation, the speed was very high for us. We are presenting very fast, and sometimes we couldn't get all of this information. So I beg the next time, at least there should be some level of presentation that we'll be able to understand. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. We will try to work on the level of speed. Thank you. Your point is taken down. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Okay,
please, your question.
I am Sonny O.E. Nelson. We want to appreciate so much Cirpala for the presentation of the introduction and other things. Indeed, like he said, peace actually supposed to begin from the home because the home is the smallest and most powerful unit of the society. So we want to say thank you so much for the presentation. I think to the both of us, there was a recommendation text in your chat, which of course I want to make known. Whether every presentation, whether there will be how they call it, video recorded and sent to us so at least we can have a play and replay to get the actual information and at least take notes because with the speed we may not blame the presenters because they have a set presentation to do in a set period of time. But we now will not be able to flow. Some of us we are slow learners and the rest of it. So if recording will be done, sent to us where we can go over it repeatedly to get the actual information and take down notes. I believe it will help us. Thank you, sir.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much for your point. It will be done. Every presenter will have to provide a note, a slide, so that candidates can be able to, because right after the training, you have to do a research on which is your internship. So every trainer will be able to provide a presentation on that. Question, if you have a question, unmute your microphone and speak, please. Please, if your microphone is unmuted, you can ask a question.
Dalim. Okay. Dalim, do you have any
Yeah,
questions
good
on the?
afternoon, good evening once again.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, good afternoon once again.
You are live. Good evening.
Okay,
You
once
are
again, I'm
welcome,
Tommy
welcome.
F. Once again, I'm Tommy F. Woody, and I do appreciate the presentation and do appreciate this noble platform in general. What I wanted to know from the presentation today, few things I gathered as it relates to peace that I have to do with peace is all about building, it's all about networking, and all about forecasting. And I appreciate the Dr. Cirpala, for that. But one thing that I was kind of contemplating on the presentation time. What's the time duration for presentation?
Okay, about the presentation, we will send you the video so you could see it and watch it in low speed. Don't worry. Presentation, I will send it. Okay?
Uh, while I was asking the actual time for presentation, the time limit for presentation.
1 hour. It's 1 hour, please. It's 1 hour.
Okay, thank you very much.
Within the 1 hour, we have question and answer. We have announcement. and we have
Okay.
introduction of candidates and training experts within the 1 hour.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Another person, please.
Good
Questions, please
afternoon.
raise your hand.
Good evening.
Hello, am I
Evening.
live?
Live.
Oh no. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Daisy, please speak. Daisy.
Thank you, sir. I want to say thank you for your brief explanation on ultimate peace. You said ultimate peace. What you make us to understand today is a building process. We should build ourselves on our homes. But what I understand it goes through my own personal research. I believe that ultimate peace derives from your self belief, your self mind, and before your interaction with people in diverse community, people around you. So my research tell me that first before you be give up peace as an individual, as an organization, it first derive from yourself. So if I have a peace, I'm going to give those around me and promote unity and diverse vested places where I'm going to share my peace in my community, in my organization. Because as a youth, one person without having a peace within your inner self, you cannot give peace out to a nation or anyone else. Because the peace, ultimate peace, stays from in yourself, inner self, and your final sense in series, your last place. So, like you said, it's a building process. So, as a leader, as an ambassador, I think before you give peace, it means that you have to have peace from your inner self before you give out peace to your community. So this presentation was clear that you said it built from our homes. Like Pharaohs or homes that in Liberia, we have people are not having peace at their homes, wherein they are in abuses, home that teaches them violence. So these are things that will help us as a youth for us to have those training that understand that inner peace comes from the home and where we find ourselves, we cannot give peace without having a self inner peace. So thank you so much for this. It just gave me opportunity to do more research. As soon as I got the schedule, I tried to go ahead to do more research on understanding ultimate peace, what it stands for, what is actually meant when they say ultimate peace. So it actually told me what it is and how should I give peace to my nation or my community. I first should have a peaceful mind. I should be humble. I should be sensible. I should be loving. So this is a lesson that I have learned. Thank you so much for this unique topic. Bless you, Doctor. Thank you.
Thank you, Daisy. Keep researching. Your research supposed to bring substantial results. Peace there in you, in yourself, your family, community, country, and the world. Okay, let me go with Alex. Alex Doya, you want to say something? If there was actually James, Taylor James, I think, or who was there after Daisy to speak? Yes, please speak, James. We cannot hear you.
If you're speaking, just unmute
Hello.
your microphone.
Yes, speak.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate our presenter for the education imparted to us. Some of us, these have been our dreams. And to the area I hail from, the northern part of Liberia, to be specific, Nimbians, I'm not, discussing them, but majority of them is full of violence. And I want to recommend that at least when this program ends, I would like to recommend Ambassador Getty for the team at least to take a visit. That's why I am forcing myself at least to be part of this program, and from there I'm going to execute my duties as required as a peace ambassador. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much, James. So good. Yes, pray for you that you have great peace ambassador mandate and make good things Alex, Doya, you want to speak? If not, there is Timothy, Wolif, or Alfonso, Francis, Felicia. Who is first?
Okay,
Thank you very much.
thank you so much, that Cephala's. My name is Alfonso K. Dine. The presentation was so interested, and I'm interested to become a peace ambassador. Uh, what I want to understand is what will be your expectation after this training for we the learner. That's the first question that I have for you. Your expectation for the learner after this training. I want to know.
Yes, thank you very much, Alfonso. Good questions. As I said in presentation, we don't build castle in the clouds. There will be strong education program from Ambassador Konak, you see there, and you are right there in this program. And then there will be awarding ceremony, and Ambassador Konak will empower you to be in his team and to build substantial peace there, that to pass these peace ambassadors to all others. It's peace building. It's not about, as people was thinking till now, that God is some energy or something like this. It's about concrete people. So therefore we empower you to awarding you that you could award 430 peace ambassadors others, and by this to build your team and help this great organization of Global Peace Building Network with the Konach ambassador there grow. So is about number. Is number how many peace ambassadors you awarded, how many stakeholders you invite in this global peace building network, and build substantial peace there, like real substantial results that people are cooperating there, stakeholders are cooperating, and business investing in the charities and helping orphans and all other needs there. Is solving step by step, because till now there was this kind of like centralization, that governments was trying to do this and that, but the most perfect governments, they do most perfect wars. So therefore is decentralization, that like all cells of the body, they have their own functions to build it. So you are uniting these cells as communities to make it strong, and is about the real numbers. The real measurement will be how many peace ambassadors you award. So you could award 430 to be local representative, or 4,300 to be city representative, 43,000 for county, and help Ambassador Konach to award 430,000 peace ambassadors there in Liberia. And by when you have this great group, so you're supposed to understand that all Liberia will be in peace. And then go to the continent and the world. Okay, thank you very much. For the question, let's go with Felicia. Felicia, can you speak now shortly? As we have the 3 minutes. Others,
Thank you very much.
please chat us. There is WhatsApp. You could WhatsApp me questions there, or ask directly Ambassador Konach. Yeah, speak, Felicia.
Thank you very much for the presentation. I want to understand something. You said the limited piece or starts from the home. When case you have a violent parent where all their children, every time the child sees the parents being violent, fighting one another in the home, and the child grow up with a mindset of being violent, how can a peace ambassador train that child to take the violent spirits from their mind?
Yes, good questions. Anyhow, as other student asked the question and say that peace start with me, now therefore
Yeah.
came all of this strategy as this decentralization and other, because government could not bring peace there. They could send us police with the gun. I don't know, something like this, what they are doing. But therefore, we have the greatest research, and it have also, like I said, human beings with their, mind. They have limitation, just 5% of their potential they could have, and this 5% was just few people who could experience it. It was Einstein or others who invent all of these technologies as we have it. So all of these researchers. So therefore, to have this in every home now is going there with them is all about is great psychologist research, and also scientific, and also religious people are pray there, and they send this energy, when people are fighting. I'm counseling families, for example, and husband and wife, if they are fighting, there is a, from the religious point of view, there is a evil spirits who infiltrate in human mind, and they just have this one fight, and for every nobody is protected from these evil thoughts as that came with the evil spirits, because even presidents with the nuclear weapons, most powerful, they could not control it, and they came, the spirits say, okay, please start a war, and they started. And you see in Middle East and Eastern Europe, so nobody could control, but you could control as you go to the peace ambassador training, and we teach all of these things how you could do it. And the family, for example, if you are peace ambassador as a wife, so you could pray and send the best and most powerful, just positive energy to your husband, and if just for example, of course, if it's good that husband and wife, if they are both peaceful, are great, but if there is at least one peace ambassador, and send the energy, pray for it, and make concrete steps when how to say, the other partner and family have this kind of problem, and they're shouting out, or I don't know, something like this, and another one could change it to the peace, just like this, that it have empowerment to help the family. And I don't say about the theory, the utopia. I experience in my life, if there is any problem in my family, I just pray for it, I just send energy, and I just anything try to solve it as I am most peaceful, because you supposed to understand that people maybe will not remember what you was doing good for them, but they will remember everything what you did bad for them, or say bad word. So as you understand, therefore we with Ambassador Konach empower you and inspire you to do just good and to be peace ambassador, and because this is the futurology, that the future building mechanism that is building peace, and is purifying all of this what people allow themselves. Because you see, for example, I could say that now God bless this era with the technology, and till now that these people in the power and others was how to say, was doing what they think. And there was like many who have different crazy things doing, up to wars and killing others, but or stealing, corruption. But now everything is transparency, and is more transparency, more IP cameras, more internet, more speedy internet, and more if there is any small problem, it right away go there in the news everywhere. So you're supposed to understand that there is coming a time where it will be impossible to sin, impossible to fight, and it will be just possible to build the world of peace and the home of peace and the community of peace. And you are the pioneer of this, starting from yourself, from your family, community, country, and the world. Happy welcome. I think that's all. There is WhatsApp in the chat. Ask me any questions. What I tried to say in the presentation, the peace building is just, 5 finger there is Ambassador Konach and all other of you on one team. So help him came with the great ideas what you could do. Maybe you could do video, maybe you could do photo, maybe you could award peace ambassadors, maybe you could came with the sponsorship, maybe you know others people, ambassadors who could another businessmen who could invest money in global peace building network like Liberia. Anything, any of your idea. Of course everyone have thousands and billions of problems, but let's focus, how to say, because our mind is just how to say, as a planting ground. So what you plant there, if you plant there a lot of problems, so it is working on the plan. If you plant peace and the ideas how to build peace, how to build how to work in the team with the Ambassador Konach and build peace there, that will be. So you're supposed to understand that we are waiting from you, you comments, all your ideas, everything what you want to say, all of this great brilliant idea, because now is the era of decentralization and everybody count is a and everybody is a precious and there is not just high and less people, that everyone, we are one global family to embrace each other and live for peace. So thank you very much, brothers and sisters from Liberia. I really love you country. I really love you team and what you will do. God have great potential for you. 95% just discover it every day. You could not just came to the training, receive Peace Ambassador Award and bye-bye. You just need to build peace because it is your life. And life is like, you know, like a pot. What you collect there, good things or maybe scandals or other things. So collect there just peace, and as more living for the sake of others, build substantial peace there. Back to you, Konach. Ambassador Konach, can you turn on the microphone? How is your connection? Or Konach secretary? Yes. Sometimes he lose connection. Ambassador Konach, can you speak now? Or
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Nicolas Sapalas. Thank you to everyone who attended the opening of this training. Like we said, this is an opening, and rest assured, recalling of the presentation plus the training slides or the presentation slides are going to be provided for your proofreading so that it can enable you to do more research and get prepared for your outreach project. So, with much ado, is Ambassador Getju on the line? Ambassador Getju, can you please give a brief announcement as we try to close up this session? Ambassador Getju, are you on the line?
Okay. Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much, and thank you to everyone for their listening audience. Thank you to Dr. Cirpala for that great presentation. Okay, so to the team, our next class will be on the 6th of this month, and the same time it will be on Google Meet. On the 6th will be the next class. Please don't forget. And those who have not do their registration, please, we encourage you to do. Those who have balance, we encourage you to please pay, because we have a lot of material to get and put into this program. Thank you and good night.
Thank you so much. Also, let me say thank you to the training coordinator. If you're not getting me on this line, you can Ambassador Yasa. So please try to generate the lesson code for everyone. The lesson code. If you're contact the team so that your name can be corrected, because right after we will soon be, like you say, we'll soon be doing the lesson code. It can be prepared ahead of time to avoid inconvenience. So you can contact the team so that your lesson code, your name can be corrected. Thank you so much for this great time together. We love you as well. Spread and make across every part of Liberia. The Lord bless you all. Good night.
Yes, turn on your camera and microphone. Say bye bye in your language. Bye bye. Good night. Bonsoir.
Thank you.
All the best. See you
You.
tomorrow. See you the 6th.
Yes, bye.
Yes. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
All the best.